Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? So the Saints have announced, you probably heard this, that Michael Thomas and Marcus Davenport will start training camp on the PUP list. For those who don't know, PUP is PUP, physically unable to perform. If you start training camp on the PUP list, you can come off the PUP list at any time before the start of the season. If you start the season on the PUP list, then there's a definitive amount of time that you have to remain on PUP before you're able to return and play in games. So I understand that if you're a Saints fan and you see this, this is probably a little disheartening because this has been going on for 2 years now. Since Michael Thomas, his original injury in week 1 of the 2020 season, having gone through that season, rehab, getting back on the field, having the surgery, you all know the story by now. We all know the story by now. You would assume that Michael Thomas would be ready to go. You would hope that Michael Thomas would be ready to go full speed right now for the start of camp. I'm going to tell you this. Trust your eyes and not what the narrative is going to be about Michael Thomas being on the PUP list. All throughout this summer, we have seen Michael Thomas on his social media posting videos of him running and working out. Y'all, just go. You could look at his Instagram, his stories. You could see he's running on these beautiful palatial cliffs. He's stopping and cutting and running out and running. There was the one video of him in the Saints facility, straight line speed, completely opening it up. Michael Thomas looks like he's ready to play a game. I mean, there is nothing at all that we're watching. He's doing cone drills, stopping, cutting, darting up. Like, Michael Thomas looks like he's ready to play a game. He looks like he is not in any way inhibited by anything. The most recent video that I saw was on July 15th, so about a week ago. Y'all, there's just no reason to be concerned about this. The Saints open up camp on July 27th. That's 5 days from today. They open up camp on July the 27th. The season opens on Sunday, September the 11th, week 1 in Atlanta against the Falcons. That's 46 days. If you have a guy who you are paying $100 million, you're paying Mike Thomas $100 million. You haven't had his services at all last year and for the large part of 2 seasons. And you're this close to the start of the season. Why on earth would you even run the risk, chance it with Mike Thomas, of him getting injured in camp or having any type of a setback? It's just not worth it. Give him another 46 days. Well, 45 days, because he'd have to be active before the opener. Give him 45 more days. Or just give him through the first couple of weeks of camp. Yo, do you remember? Of course you do, but remember when Brett Favre would retire and then unretire every single year for 3 straight years? I actually went back and date checked this today to make sure I had the fact exactly right. In 2009, after Favre had retired, then he came back in Minnesota. You all remember he's in the plane, and he's on the tarmac in Minnesota and all that sort of stuff. You remember it. Brett Favre unretired on August the 18th of 2009. That was week 2 of the preseason. That was right before the second preseason game. That's when they played 4. Basically, he said, hey, all the training camp stuff, ain't doing it. I'll come back 2 weeks before the start of the regular season, throw with you guys, get time, and then we'll go play. They went to the NFC Championship game that year. I don't care if Michael Thomas is there day 1 of camp. I don't care if he's there week 1 of camp. I don't care if he's there for a month of camp. I don't care one iota. The only thing that I want to see, like my only bar metric expectation, is week 1, September the 11th, when the Saints are playing the Falcons in Atlanta, that Michael Thomas in his glorious number 13 jersey is wrecking folk. That's all I care. That's all I want to see. And this does not preclude that in any way, because whatever you might think of the headline, Thomas on PUP, or whatever the national media and the narrative is going to be about how is he still not ready, we've got videos. Like, you have visual evidence and proof of Michael Thomas healthy, running routes on the side of cliffs in California, catching passes, darting and cutting between cones. Why are we still questioning this? If I see on social media a picture of Michael Thomas in a walking boot today, then I'm curious. Then I'm concerned. Then I'm really worried. But if I keep watching videos of him stopping and starting and cutting between cones and running full speed and running and stopping and cutting out, that's a beautiful pool, by the way. Go check out the IG video if you haven't seen it. Point is, y'all, I don't care that Michael Thomas is on PUP list. What's Mike Detillier's old line? Practice is for the unskilled. I trust the videos you've seen. There's just no reason for the Saints to risk it. Now, the other player on PUP is Marcus Davenport. The one thing that I'm curious about with Davenport is this. There is not a designation on PUP. We know that Davenport had part of a finger amputated, but he also had off-season shoulder surgery. So is Davenport on PUP because of the finger or because of the shoulder? If he's on PUP because of the finger, I'm not really concerned. Dude can go play. I mean, with respect, Jason Pierre-Paul blew off half his hand and was still a good NFL player after the fireworks incident. Marcus Davenport, although it sucks to lose half of your finger, it can still be a very good NFL player, even missing half of a finger. I'm not so concerned about that. If he's struggling to come back from shoulder surgery, that's a bit more of an issue because he has been injury prone throughout his career. He's been eligible for 65 career games. He's played in 48 of the 65 possible career games since his rookie year, and he's entering his career year. This is the final year of his rookie contract. My guess is the Saints are doing with Marcus Davenport exactly what they're doing with Michael Thomas, which is just being cautious because you've got two guys that have battled injury, two guys that are going to be so critical to your success, two guys that are veteran that don't need camp. They don't need to go run around in camp. You just need them ready week one when you're playing for real. So if you can minimize any risk associated with those players, I'm for it. I'm cool with it. So, yes, you'd love to see him out there. You'd love for it not to be a storyline or an issue. It is. But I think they're doing the right thing. Be cautious with these dudes. Just make sure they're ready to go week one. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.